To the Wiregrass Ranch High School Board, members of the media and valued community of Wesley Chapel, this letter addresses a profoundly concerning incident that occurred recently in Wesley Chapel, involving an altercation between a Wiregrass Ranch High School coach and a community member. During this confrontation, a firearm was discharged. As a concerned family member of the individual involved, I am writing to bring this serious matter to your immediate attention. My intention is to provide a factual account of the event, express the significant concerns and emotions it has raised, and respectfully request a thorough and transparent investigation, followed by appropriate action. On the night of Friday, September 22nd, extending into the early morning hours of Saturday, September 23rd, at approximately 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., a serious incident took place that began inside the Miller's Ale House in Wesley Chapel and escalated into the parking lot. The event involved a verbal dispute between a friend of my son-in-law and an individual who has been identified as a coach at Wiregrass Ranch High School. The initial altercation began when my son-in-law's friend went to the bar to retrieve his ID. At this time, the coach pushed the friend. As the disagreement continued, the establishment instructed all parties to leave. It has also been brought to our attention that the coach had members of his team with him at the bar as it was closing. My son-in-law and his friend left the establishment and were at their car preparing to leave. The coach's vehicle, an orange Scat Pack, driven by another individual, then pulled up behind them. From inside the vehicle, the coach brandished a firearm on my son-in-law. After saying something to them, he then discharged the weapon. While my son-in-law was not physically harmed, he was left deeply shaken and traumatized by this event. The presence and discharge of a firearm in a public space, particularly by a high school coach in the presence of his own players, is an action that is completely unwarranted and unacceptable. It created a situation of extreme danger for everyone in the vicinity and demonstrated a profound lack of judgment. As a concerned family member, I am deeply disturbed and angered by this incident. The fact that a person in a position of authority entrusted with the well-being and development of our youth would engage in such reckless and dangerous behavior is incomprehensible. A high school coach is a role model, a mentor, and a leader. Their conduct, both on and off the field, is a reflection of the values we expect our educational institutions to uphold. The introduction of a firearm into a public dispute, especially in the presence of students, is an extreme escalation that puts lives at risk. The thought that this could have ended in tragedy is a source of immense anxiety and fear. It is a terrifying reality that our loved ones were so close to a completely avoidable, violent act. This event has shattered my family's sense of safety and trust. We want to know that our community is a safe place for our children, and that the individuals who are in a position of power and influence over them are held to the highest standards of conduct. The purpose of this letter is to urge the Wiregrass Ranch High School administration, the Pasco County School Board, and law enforcement to take this matter with the utmost seriousness. We demand a thorough and transparent investigation into the actions of the coach involved. Accountability must be a priority, and the individual responsible for this dangerous act must face appropriate consequences. We also call for a review of school district policies concerning staff conduct, conflict resolution, and the presence of firearms in connection with school-affiliated personnel and events. Our children and community deserve a safe environment, and coaches who are entrusted with their care should be held to the highest possible standards of behavior. This incident has shaken our confidence, and we expect that immediate and effective measures will be taken to ensure that such a terrifying event never happens again. Sincerely, a concerned family member.